Hey, Bay Area listeners and beyond, thanks for tuning in. And also, before you forget, please hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. We really value your opinions here at It's Dennis Erectus, and something we keep hearing is people want vintage material from the early 80s, arguably some of Dennis's best work. Well, good news is that one of our supporters actually has a box of just what you were looking for, not just early 80s, but late 70s as well. We're going to have that soon, which means you'll get to be enjoying it shortly. In the meantime, we'll keep things rolling with more vintage Dennis Erectus.
Are more than your mouth can hold. 98.5 KOME, bulging your cheekbones with double shots of the Jefferson Starship and Pink Floyd. I'm Dennis. Mom's here tonight, but she ain't got nothing to say, so I'm gonna go right to the commercials. I'm gonna play some commercials. You don't want to listen.
No, I haven't got anything to say, but you bet your sweet ass I'm gonna say it. And you're always demanding that females have large breasts over their tiny little waist. I think it's time that you had a large dick beneath that tiny little brain. I've been reading about these operations. I think you need a penile implant. Go to the phone, because I bet you anything our listeners feel the same. Yes, the phones. Now.
All right. Yeah, what do you say about this Peter treatment?
Yeah, I think actually you should go for it. Then you can let us all know how it turned out. And
Thank
if we should do it.
What do you think I am, a 2-bit guinea pig or something?
No, actually, I think it'll give your voice some baritone.
Some baritone? Listen to you soprano. Get out of here. Yeah, what do you say about this implant job, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a waste of time for you, Dennis.
What?
Because I read about that a couple months ago on Hustler. They had a big article on it.
Yeah, Mother read about it in the, what is it, the San Jose Mercury?
Yeah. Well, if you'll read the article,
I can relate to you better.
It only makes your penis fatter, not longer, which won't do much good for you, you know, because a 3-inch diameter, 2-inch long dick's not going to do much good.
It's a hockey puck.
Hey,
That's
listen.
it.
Hey, listen, I've got something a woman can get a real grip on. Don't give me that kind of thing. I don't need this stuff. I don't need it. KOME with music that incites drugs, violence, sex, suicide, Satanism, and etiquette. Ozzy Osbourne in twos, because it is Tuesday. Well, this is the bastardized version of Family Feud, because my big mouth mother's here tonight.
And speaking of bastards, we were having a contest, weren't we, to see who could win CDs for talking you into getting a penile implant?
No. That wasn't the question, talking me into it. The question was, should I get one? Now, you read some stupid article somewhere.
It wasn't stupid. It was a scientific article that said that collagen can be injected into the penis to make it bigger. And since you're always ragging on women that they should be doing anything they have to their bodies to make their breasts bigger, you should put your penis where your mouth is.
All right, let's see what the people have to say about this. Go ahead. What's your opinion?
Yo, Dennis?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not the length of a penis, it's the width. So, I mean, you're fine.
Oh, yeah? Who is this anyway? Do I know you or something?
No, you don't. You're not fine. You're fine, okay? It doesn't matter, even if your penis is short, which it isn't, to tell your mother.
Yes, thank you.
How do you know if you don't know him?
She can tell by my baritone, right?
Mothers always like to, put people down and,
That's exactly right.
That's
now, fine.
not true.
That's right. You were treated by your mother like I've been treated by my mother. Hold on. 8.5 KOME. Wait. There. Needed to pull out my earplugs. See, I was working calculus equations as you nitwits listen to the AC/DC power block. I'm Dennis Erectus, and I am a realist. I realize that neither my shining personality nor the music that I play is enough to keep you suckers glued to KOME. So we come up with contests to hook you into listening, right? And tonight's contest has this as the prize: a free selection from our music locker, plus the chance to win a guitar autographed by the Scorpions, provided by Ultimate Video in San Jose. And the win, be the first one in to correctly identify a music video. No, I'm not going to show it, stupid. I'm going to describe it, okay? So in this video, the scenario is this. The singer portrays Napoleon, the guitarist is a cowboy, the bass player is a samurai warrior, and the drummer is Tarzan. Now, the four of these guys get together to rescue a damsel in distress. It's It's a redhead who's being whipped by this midget, right? So after they save her, she pulls off a wig, and it turns out that the she is really a he. Name the band and name the song of this music video now. 575-KOME, toll free, 1-800-367-KOME. Paying reverence, just like a holy roller, to the firm Styx and new Bryan Adams. Touch the hand. I'm Rambo Erectus, still looking for an answer to my question, and the first person to get it right wins a selection from the KOME Music Locker, plus a chance to win a guitar that's been autographed by the Scorpions. Now, the deal is this. I describe a music video, and you tell me which one it is. Okay, the four members of this band get together to rescue a damsel in distress who is a redhead being whipped by a midget. And after they save her, she pulls off a wig, and it turns out it's not a she, it's really a guy in drag, okay? I need the name of the band and the song of this music video. Yeah, what'd you come up with?
Hey, Dennis, is it Lola by the Kinks?
No. Yeah, what'd you come up with?
Is it Van Halen, Oh Pretty Woman?
Yeah, that's exactly right. When was the last time that you were in a dress, or should I say, are you wearing one now?
It's been quite some time.
Oh, that's what I thought. Well, you know, the typical KOME listener has sexual identification problems, but I bet you what? I bet you I look better in a dress than you do, you wanker. We are the home of Skid Row Rock and Roll, 98.5 KOME. I'm Dennis Erectus, and you might have heard about me. Not only do I like to make love with all the lights on, I bring in floodlights also. And speaking of the white light, she's here again, everybody. That cute little church mouse. Oh, Jessica Hahn!
Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hi.
It's so nice being here.
Oh, hi, Jessica. Can I lick your go-go boots, Jessica?
Why, certainly. It would be an honor. But first, Dennis, I want to thank you for helping me get started in radio broadcasting.
Oh, that's right, Jessica. Now, you were doing this morning show down in Phoenix,
yes, but
right?
they didn't renew my contract.
Hey, that's despicable.
I know.
Hey.
Radio is my life. I was born to work a microphone.
Oh, I know.
And I'm such a qualified broadcaster.
Qualified?
Yes, I'm qualified
Yeah.
because I'll do anything.
Yeah?
Absolutely anything to work in radio.
Well, maybe I can help you. Maybe I'll hire you right here on the show. You say you'll do anything?
Anything.
Well, okay, here's my plan. I'd like you to stand on your head on a spinning wheel while naked with your legs spread. I'll put a strobe light on you while the drum solo from Inagata Davida is playing. Okay?
Okay, no problem. Let me
great.
climb up here on this wheel.
Here, let me help you, Jessica. Get right up there. Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah.
off with my dress.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Dennis, I'm ready. Spin the wheel.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, Jessica. Woo.
Oh, my.
Yeah, this is great.
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Fantastic. Party, Jessica. Party. KOME with a song that means more to me than the national anthem. When the whip comes down, Rolling Stones. Additionally, Lynyrd Skynyrd, Vincent Price, and Pearl Jam's Even Flow. In male circles, it's known as packing your palm. In female circles, it's known as petting your poodle. And in all circles, it's known as masturbation. Be the first person to call me with the title of a rock song that deals with the fine art of self-stimulation, and I'll give you a free Stevie Ray Vaughan tape, his latest, The Sky is Crying. So take your hand off your popo, you bloody fool, and dial the answer to 575-KOME, toll-free, 1-800-367-KOME. 5 KOME giving you the Scorpions and Santana. Yeah, I know you requested something else, but I'm too aloof to do the bidding of you commoners. Freeloaders, rejoice. The KOME Street Invasion returns tomorrow with free KOME junk. If you want to pick it up, among that stuff, free Fog Hat tickets. Go over to Twin Peaks Softball Park in Sunnyvale from 7 to 9 p.m. That's tomorrow. And speaking of free KOME junk, I've got a free Stevie Ray Vaughan tape, his new one, The Sky is Crying. And to get it, somebody's got to call me up here. They haven't gotten it right yet. They got to call me up here and tell me the name of a rock song that deals with masturbation. Okay? Masturbation hotline, what is it?
Pictures of Lily by The Who.
That's exactly right. Also, the Divinals, I Touch Myself, and Genesis, Counting Out Time. When was the last time you polished your chrome? Huh?
Just about 5 minutes ago.
I bet you have incredible laundry bills. I bet insanity runs in your family.
Oh, yes, you know it, baby. You know it.
Don't call me baby. Don't get familiar with me. Let's see, with the Rock and Roll Top 500, we're doing that all weekend long. And if you miss AC/DC, don't you fret, because at midnight, we're going to have an hour of unreleased live AC/DC. I'm Dennis Erectus, and Gerhard Kaiser, I notice that you're wearing a black armband. You celebrating Memorial Day, paying respect to the Americans killed in wars. What's going on here?
Well, for all decent Americans, Memorial Day is a day of national mourning for all the victims of American expansionism.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, take the poor Japanese. Everybody knows that the Americans invited the Japanese airshow team over to Pearl Harbor, Hawaii in 1941. And then when they embarrassed the American airshow team, they tried to shoot them down. They missed. They blew up their own boats. And then they tried to blame the Japanese for them. And that's horrible. And every conflict, Dennis, since then has been the same amount of lies. I mean, hell, Saddam Hussein, a good friend of mine, a friend of all the American people, goes down to Kuwait and is going to liberate some oil wells so we can buy gasoline here in America for $0.25 a gallon, all we want. And how do we repay him? We kill 150,000 of his women and children. And, you know, it's disgraceful. We should pay those poor Iraqi families $20,000 apiece like we did the Japanese families after World War II, because I am so embarrassed. I am truly mourning what we've done to the poor Japanese and Iraqis.
So you mean you're paying respects this weekend to Iraqis and to Japanese?
Yes,
killed?
Absolutely.
Well, what about the 23 Americans that were killed in the Gulf War?
Hey, Dennis, real people know that most of those people died in bar fights or drank bad liquor.
You've got evidence to back this up?
I've got all kinds of evidence.
Full of just two things, breeding and listening to rock and roll. And you just accomplished the latter with 98.5 KOME and the Allman Brothers, all a part of the top rock and roll 500, running down here all weekend long. That was number 414. Allman Brothers. Heard Mott the Hoople, Leonard Skinner before that. And this whole thing is brought to you by Clearly Canadian Mineral Water. Now, Gerhard Kaiser, you asked me a while ago to find you a date for a fair on the air. You demanded it, in fact, and the phones went completely dead. Not one person called us after that. Not even a request. Nothing. Nobody wants to go out with you, man. I think there's something really wrong with you, Kaiser. I think that's what the problem is.
I don't understand it, Dennis.
I think I understand it. In fact, instead of having people call you for dates, I think maybe you better ask people to call you to give you some advice, to tell you what is wrong with you, to give you some dating tips or something like that.
You think that'd help?
Maybe. So people, help this man, will you? Let him know what's wrong with him. Some talking head on you. It's a pretty good trick if you can do it. In fact, you have to be a ventriloquist. Talking heads come in on the Rock and Roll Top 500 at number 408. And Eddie Money before that. Montrose, Styx, Foreigner 2. That's what we're doing all weekend long, running down the Rock and Roll 500. I'm Erectus here with my dear friend Gerhard Kaiser, and he is crushed this evening. He wanted a date. He went on a fair on the air, and not one person called, and he can't understand why people don't like him. Isn't that right, Gerhard?
Dennis, I don't understand. I mean, I'm a wonderful human being. I'm kind. I'm sensitive.
Well, I'm of the theory that maybe there is something possibly wrong with you, so I asked the listeners to call in to give you some advice on maybe how you can improve yourself and perhaps get a date. You got some advice for Kaiser?
Yeah, I do. I got a few tips here, Dennis.
Okay, do it.
You got to roll up a sock, stuff it in your wallet so it sticks out about 1 or 2 inches. Women can see that bulge from anywhere. That's the bulge they're going for nowadays. Works every time. And just hang around Dennis a lot more. It'll rub onto you after a while. Just follow that, and you can't go wrong.
So you're pretty fond of Dennis?
Yeah.
How fond of Dennis are you?
Hey, I listen every night, man. Every night.
Dennis, I don't think I want the advice this bad.
Hey, write it down, commit it to memory, and carve it in your forehead. MMA glorifying subhuman punks like Jimi Hendrix, Queen, and The Who, all a part of the Rock and Roll 500, which we're doing this weekend. And that was Fire with Hendrix, number 405. Enjoying yourself tonight, Kaiser?
All right, number 405, Jimi Hendrix. This guy's been dead longer than most of these people who are listening to your station have been alive. Yeah. I mean, let's face it, Dennis. This is a nothing radio station, has nothing listeners. Your staff is nothing. You're the only star. And if you want to keep these people from clicking on to KGO and listen to talk, you're going to have to give these people something and make it easy.
All right. I got something for them. The con job takes this form. I have free tickets for Weird Al Yankovic at the Cabaret on May 30th. And to get them, call me and just be weird, okay? That's right, just weird, because in boring, everyday, regular life, you got to maintain, you got to have self-control, else somebody will call the cops on you or slap you in the face or something. And finally, this is your chance to totally tweak out, moron. So for those Weird Al Yankovic tickets, get weird now. 575-KOME, toll-free, 1-800-367-KOME. If you were a real man or a real woman, right now you'd be moshing in the pit at Metallica. But since you're a wussy who can't take it, you're laying around vegetating to 98.5 KOME and AC/DC. I am Dennis Erectus, and I am blonde, and I am rich, and I am famous, and I am so happy. I just love life. I love myself.
I
love you.
think you forgot something, sweetheart.
What?
It should have been, I am Dennis Erectus, and I am blonde, and I am rich, and I am famous, and I am happy, and I am such a pathological liar.
No way. I'll take a polygraph test on anything I say anytime.
No way.
Why?
Because you are such a typical male.
What's that supposed to mean?
In plain English, you are a master of deception.
Hey, you know something? That's a sexist thing to say. What do you say
No,
about
honey,
that?
it's quite a realistic thing to say, and I'm afraid the scientific community is on my side.
What scientific community?
Well, let's start with the Gallup poll released only days ago.
What's that about?
It seems 86, almost 90% of married women would never dream of cheating on their husbands, even if they were guaranteed that no one would ever be the wiser. However, only 67%, almost 50% of married men would resist the affair.
Well, that proves that women are more dishonest.
Oh,
like
really?
I was
How do you
saying.
figure that?
Well, women lied for the survey.
Oh,
That's
it was
what
taken
happened.
anonymously.
No,
Those women had no reason to lie.
Get
Tell
outta
me this.
here.
Tell me this.
What?
Do you
What?
know anyone who is having an affair? Come on.
Yeah, I know of 3 couples doing that.
The particulars, please.
Well, it's it's 3 married men cheating on their wives.
I rest my case.
No, wait. But these married men have to diddle somebody, right?
Diddle?
It's not a solo actor, just not beating it. They're doing it with somebody, okay? And these guys that I know are all diddling single women. Single women, get it? Meaning that if you polled single women, they'd turn out to be a bunch of cheats. What are you going to say about that?
Excuse me,
That's
but aren't bored housewives your specialty?
Well,
you have a bigger root than my mailman.
Hey, I don't want to talk about that because I got to give away these Rush tickets, okay?
Fine.
All right.
And let's award them in true Erectus fashion, shall we? Let's ask our listeners, are males, or females more honest?
All right, anything just to get you to shut up.
Don't you ever tell me to shut
Okay, right. So to score those Rush tickets, phone 575-KOME or toll free 1-800-367-KOME.
And tell us, please, who is more honest? Males or females? And remember, I know the answer.
Better be skinny dipping in the Potomac River with Barbara Bush. But instead I hang at 98.5 KOME, improving my mind with Aerosmith and Kansas. I'm Dennis. And you know, when I was growing up, I had to watch this woman here, my mother, carry on with every Tom, Dick, and Harry in town. Can you
every
believe it?
Count, Duke, and Baron.
You wish. Now, we have this debate going on. Who's more honest, men or women? You have to answer it. Yeah. And the deal is, if you give us a good answer, you can win Rush tickets. Who's more honest?
Okay, I think the guys are more honest because the girls are the ones, they say they're honest, and they're saying it because back themselves up because they think they are, but they know they ain't.
That's right. The whole time they're just figuring how they can get your wallet, your credit cards, and everything.
More or less, or just scam on you for the better so they get the top on it.
And here are a couple of lying bastards daring to voice opinions on women. Why?
No, us men are more honest.
Men.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we men are more honest because we're just like dogs. We get right up in your crotch, but you know where we're coming from. Women are like cats, are sneaky. You don't know where they're coming from.
And any scientist will tell you that dogs are retarded wolves. So yes, males are retarded.
We are that shining example of cultured broadcasters, 98.5 KOMA, with a bunch of scraggly, long-haired, bisexual dope addicts on guitar. And these mugs call themselves AC/DC. I am the master of human psychology, Sigmund Erectus, serving all you girls with penis envy and all you guys with vagina envy. Serving you Affair on the Air. 'Cause I say it's about time that you park your yacht in Hare Harbor. Got on your sailor's cap? Oh, good. Now the deal is this. If you have a hankering for a little hoochie coochie, if you desire the feeling of another person's tongue in your mouth, then I want to fix you up with a date. Yes, friend, if you're tired of clean bed sheets, call now for Affair on the Air. 575 KOMA, toll free 1-800-367-KOMA. Valuable time on planet Earth with 98.5 KOMA and the Tubes. Joe Friday, Thin Lizzy, Vince Neil. Because of a recent ruling by the FCC, I had to change my name to Dennis Erickson, but that's okay because I'm still the host. Still the host of Affair on the Air. Hi, KOME. Are you a human mop ready for the juices of love?
Sure.
Oh, well, we get right to the business. Name, age, and occupation.
18, I work at a Chevron gas station.
And what's your name?
Marcy.
Good. Well, where do you usually meet men at the pump when they're putting that thing in the hole there that kind of resembles, or where?
Usually they write me little notes and hand them to me or something.
But you're tired of that. You want to meet a quality man tonight on a quality radio program, right?
Yep.
Sure. All right. Describe this guy that you want to meet.
Age 20 through 25. Tall, dark hair, sensitive.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, usually most of the kind of guys you meet over the show are kind of like the guys you'd meet at the bus station or the city dump, but we'll see what we can do for you. Hold on. Okay, guys, take your hand off your nozzle and call me now. Concert, just puking your guts out down and down a couple of extra ones, you know what I'm talking about. Through the haze, look, and you'll see the KOME van. Go over there. Dan Stitch will be doing a KOME street invasion, giving you all kinds of free KOME junk. And speaking of concerts, I got some freebies for Foghat this Saturday at the Cabaret. Just be the first one in with the right answer to my question. All right, you may remember last year when a high school teacher named Pamela Smart talked her teenage lover into murdering her husband, right? Well, according to the court records, and this was on TV and everything, Pamela Smart first seduced this boy by doing a strip tease to a Van Halen song. Name this song. What? Slip a pillow underneath your rear end. 98.5 KOME filling you to the hilt with AC/DC. Hello, girlies. I'm Dennis Erectus. If you've stuffed yourself into a sweater that looks like it's been applied with spray paint, then call me now. I'll grant all your requests instantly.
Testosteronus erectus.
Yeah, Ma?
Far be it from me to derail your train of thought, but shouldn't we be focusing our attention on today's election?
What election?
You mean you didn't vote in the California primary?
And
now, with 3% of the precincts reporting, Clinton has 52% of the vote, and Brown only has 32%.
I don't care nothing about no election. I want to talk about my Peter, Ma.
Well, I want to talk about Proposition G.
Forget about the goddamn election, will ya?
It is the very thing that is supposed to make America worth dying for, and I will not forget about it.
Yeah, okay. All right. You want to talk about voting?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Then we'll have a vote.